At Blue Ridge, when I found out they were 10-1, I did not expect this kind of dominance.
Well, our old guys came out and really played well. I thought we started off a little sluggish, but once the game settled in, I thought both sides of the line of scrimmage we controlled real well. We ran the ball like we like to run it, and so I think our kicking game improved somewhat. Still having a little trouble with our PAT. We got to get that fixed, but. I thought the guys came out and did a real good job of taking control of the game early and put it away early.
I thought your defensive secondary held up really well. They threw some very good passes early.
Yeah, old quarterback threw the ball well. I thought we had a couple of them knocked down and they still caught them. But overall, I thought we were a little worried. They run a lot of combination routes that can give you problems. But I thought our secondary did a much better job tonight of matching routes and covering down, with the exception of a couple times. But overall, very pleased.
Now, you had to be pretty pleased that, I know you had the game well in hand, but you let a lot of the guys that moved up from JV come in and put together over an 80-yard drive.
Yeah, this kind of game is always good for that purpose. A lot of guys got into the game and got a little taste of it, so that's always a good thing. So that's a great thing about the playoffs. If you can get up on somebody, some of them young guys, they work hard during the week too, and so it's always rewarding for them to get a little playing time.
And that's one nice thing about Macon, as Crawford does, is making a deep run in the playoffs, like y'all always try to do, is you get about a third to half a season extra practice.
Right, a lot of people don't realize that. The young men out there, they're getting a lot of extra work in, and I think in the long run that always pays off, so that's always a big plus.
Okay, now I was eavesdropping, and next week you get a rematch of last year's Goldthwaite and I think Copper's Cove. Is that the plan?
That's not set in stone yet. I've got to go in and do some calling, but it's pretty well set that we're going to play in Copper's Cove. We had there was a possibility of Midway, but we were second in line at Midway, and I think Gatesville was winning. So if they won, they get first choice at the field with China Springs. So it looks like, it's not set in stone, but it looks like we'll be playing in Copper's Cove next Friday night.
Okay, so we need to update that when we know for sure.
Right.
But that's got to feel good to have that kind of dominant second round in the playoffs.
Well, yeah, that's always nice. Like you said, got a lot of guys in, got a lot of action. But as I tell the young men, we're going to celebrate this for about 12 more hours in the morning, and we'll go to work. And Goldthwaite, they're a very proud program. I'm sure they've got a little sting from last year. We played well against them, so I'm sure they'll be a formidable opponent. So we got to go to work Monday and get ready for them.
Okay, Coach. Next week against Goldthwaite.
That's right.